Welcome back to another Bev and Ryan travel video. Today, we're stepping inside one of New York City's most legendary landmarks, the newly restored Waldorf Astoria New York, which reopened in July 2025 after an 8-year, $2 billion restoration. Come along with us as we explore how this iconic hotel beautifully blends its historic past with modern luxury. The original Waldorf Astoria featured over 1,400 guest rooms, but following the massive renovation, the property now offers 375 hotel rooms and 372 private residences. The redesigned rooms are now more spacious, starting at about 475 square feet, offering guests enhanced comfort and elegance. If you're arriving by taxi or rideshare, ask to be dropped off at the valet area on 49th Street between Park and Lexington Avenues. Valet parking is also available for a fee if you're driving. The main entrance of the Waldorf Astoria New York on Park Avenue is nothing short of iconic. Marked by its grand bronze canopies and distinctive Art Deco facade, it immediately sets the tone for the timeless elegance that awaits inside. As soon as you enter, you're greeted by the refreshing scent of 301 Park, the hotel's signature fragrance that subtly fills the air throughout the property, instantly making you feel like you've arrived somewhere truly special. We were welcomed by the spectacular Park Avenue lobby, a space that truly has to be seen in person to be appreciated. Years of careful restoration are reflected in every detail, from the coffered ceilings and towering marble columns to the meticulously restored murals that celebrate the hotel's 1930s heritage. While soft lighting and custom furnishings introduce a modern elegance, creating a seamless blend of past and present. At the center lies the restored Wheel of Life mosaic by French artist Louis Regal, a breathtaking Art Deco masterpiece crafted from marble, bronze, and gold. Every piece was painstakingly cleaned and repaired during the hotel's renovation, allowing its original brilliance to shine once again and reminding visitors why the Waldorf Astoria remains one of New York's most iconic landmarks. After taking in the grandeur of the Park Avenue lobby, we strolled toward Peacock Alley, the hotel's iconic corridor connecting the lobby to its main public spaces. Along the way, our attention was drawn to the original Waldorf Astoria Clock, a historic bronze masterpiece meticulously refurbished to shine as brilliantly as it did nearly a century ago, when it was first created for the 1893 World's Fair. Its intricate details and elegant design make it a stunning centerpiece, perfectly blending the hotel's rich history with its renewed sophistication. Adding to the corridor's charm is a historic Steinway grand piano, once owned by legendary composer Cole Porter, whose music and legacy are forever linked to the Waldorf. Eventually, we arrived at the Library Lounge, a serene and intimate space where check-in takes place. Rich wood paneling, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, and cozy seating create a welcoming, sophisticated atmosphere that feels like home. Megan assisted us with check-in and was incredibly helpful, even giving us a quick tour of the property. Her exceptional service immediately set the tone for what promised to be a wonderful stay. Take a look at these beautiful elevator doors as we made our way up to our room on the 11th floor. We're on the 11th floor and we're making our way to our room. Let's check out room 1126, a junior suite king here at the Waldorf Astoria New York. So as soon as you walk in, there's this full body mirror with some controls by the door, so you can turn all the lights on and off. And if you do not want to be disturbed, you can set that here, or for them to service your room. All right, first, when we walk in, let's make a right into the very spacious bedroom. Check this out. So that we have a small chair here with a small table. And check out this shelf. I've never seen anything like this at any hotels we've stayed at. Let's see what's inside this cabinet. So this is like the little bar area where you have a bunch of glasses, some water, and this is the in-room dining menu. And the pricing for the bar items here. There's the ice bucket, a water kettle, and an espresso coffee maker. And the coffee and tea is down here below. So there's an espresso pods down here, and the tea is inside this box. Bunch of snacks for purchase. And below is we have the fridge where there's a bunch of drinks for purchase as well. So, and here are the alcoholic drinks. Let's put that back and check out the rest of the bedroom. There's this sofa here with another table and a nice working desk. We have this welcome letter from the hotel. And there's a couple of postcards here which you can keep for a souvenir, or you can mail those out to any of your friends or loved ones. Now let's check out this very comfy king-size bed. Look how big that is. And it's very soft, so. And on this side we have the phone, and the charging plugs are over here beside on the side of this table. And there's also controls here, so you can control all the lights and the drapes. And same thing on this side, you have controls for all those things as well, and charging ports. We don't have much of a view here, which is kind of disappointing, but that's our view of some buildings across. And check out this TV. I almost forgot to mention this, but because it blends right in. If this is off, you can't even see the TV because it's just all black and it blends in with this wall. Now let's check out the closet. So you have controls here for the lighting in the closet. Let's turn it on. Open up this door. And there's a vanity for the ladies. And more controls here for the lights inside this closet. So over here we have a couple of bathrobes, an umbrella, then iron right here. There's the steam iron, the ironing board, and a couple of slippers down there below. And on this side is the open closet where we have an extra blanket and pillow, a bunch of hangers. We already have all our luggage here. And over here we have a safe. And down here is a laundry bag and a shoe cleaning kit. So if you need to clean your shoes, and some storage down there for your shoes. And this last door, let's open this up. It's a very spacious bathroom. Check this out. Dual sinks with this very nice mirror. Look at the design here. It's very Art Deco, reminiscent of the 1930s here in New York. And we have Asa products, which is what all the Waldorf Astoria resorts we stayed at, they use ASAP. And over here we have a vanity kit. So let's check out what's down here below. Nothing in this drawer. This is your trash bin. And on this side is the hair dryer. They have this little placemat here. I don't know what it's for, but I don't know, maybe it's for here, in between the sinks. If you guys know what that's for, let me know in the comments. Put that back. And on this side, you just have the towels. There's a small bathtub here with more Asa products. And of course, you need your Waldorf Astoria bath salts right here. And here's the loofah. So this is perfect if you want to relax after your night out in the city. And here are the controls for all the lighting in the bathroom. Let's check out this shower. So it's a rainfall shower with a handheld option as well, and more Asa products. And on this side, we have the toilet, which is fancy because it has a bidet. And here's the controller for the bidet. Check that out. So what do you guys think of this property? Let me know in the comments section below, but this is probably the best room we've stayed at here in New York City from all the hotels we've stayed in.
Lex Yard, named for the Waldorf Astoria's Lexington Avenue location and the historic underground Track 61,
is a two-story American brasserie with a menu that focuses on seasonal, locally sourced ingredients. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Downstairs features a vibrant bar and social hub with warm lighting, rich materials, brass accents, and leather detailing, nods to the 1930s brought into a contemporary setting. Dinner was served here, where we enjoyed the signature Waldorf salad and a seafood pasta bursting with flavor and loaded with generous chunks of fresh seafood. We finished our meal with a delicious red velvet tart, a dessert unlike any we've ever tried, perfectly rounding out a wonderful dining experience. Upstairs transitions into a more refined dining room, featuring fluted columns, white oak parquet floors, glass stone and brass chandeliers, and a calmer, elevated ambiance that encourages lingering conversation and thoughtful dining. Breakfast was served here, where we enjoyed the classic Eggs Benedict, famously popularized here at the Waldorf, alongside the beautifully presented bagel service. Both dishes were delicious, but the standout for us was the bagel service, which we highly recommend trying. After a busy day exploring the city, we capped off our night with cocktails at Peacock Alley. The relaxing, elegant atmosphere instantly transported us back to 1930s New York, making it the perfect spot to unwind and soak in the hotel's timeless glamour. The space features a beautiful bar, ample seating, and of course, the hotel's iconic timepiece, prominently displayed for all to admire. Peacock Alley isn't just for drinks. It's also open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, offering a full dining experience in a historic, sophisticated setting. Yoshoku is the third dining option. It's only open for dinner and offers an elevated Japanese dining experience, blending traditional culinary artistry with modern luxury. Situated near the Park Avenue entrance, the restaurant boasts a refined, elegant atmosphere with both a la carte dishes and a curated tasting menu. While we didn't get a chance to dine here, the open layout of this high-end restaurant felt a bit unusual, as diners are in full view of anyone passing through the lobby. We were fortunate to tour the Waldorf's historic event spaces, which have hosted countless grand celebrations over the years. At the heart of these spaces lies the Silver Corridor, a mirrored hall with chandeliers and 19th century murals that serves as a central passage connecting the hotel's main ballrooms. We'll start with the Grand Ballroom, the most impressive of them all. This 9,990 square foot Art Deco masterpiece can host up to 1,500 guests and has been the setting for presidential galas, high-profile weddings, diplomatic gatherings, and cultural celebrations, cementing its place among New York City's most prestigious event venues. The Astor Salon exudes timeless elegance, hosting up to 420 guests in a refined space that has long been the setting for iconic Waldorf events. The Jade Room features soaring double-height ceilings, marble colonnades, and abundant natural light, creating a sophisticated setting for up to 420 guests. And finally, the Basildon Room offers an intimate 18th century-inspired atmosphere for up to 190 guests. Its frescoes, paneling, and grand fireplace mantel were all imported from Basildon Manor in England, meticulously restored to highlight the room's original craftsmanship and enduring charm. At the 5th floor of the Waldorf Astoria, you'll find the Guerlain Wellness Spa. So if you want to pamper yourself while you're on vacation over here, so make sure to stop by. Now let's check out this super fancy gym here at the Waldorf Astoria. So near the entryway, you have these exercise bikes, and there's a Peloton bike right there, a couple of elliptical machines, and a bunch of treadmills down here. So there's about 6 treadmills here. And over here, we have some exercise machines, a leg machine over here, and the free weights. And they have several benches here as well. Check that out. It's very spacious here. A couple more exercise machines on this side. And more dumbbells over here. They also have this very nice studio. Let's see if we can get in here. And look at this. Very spacious studio where you can stretch out and do your workouts. And now let's finish up this tour of the gym. Some kettlebells over here. Medicine balls on this side. And over here we have a cable machine, a squat rack, and another cable machine. And it's kind of weird, they have this Stairmaster. It's a lone Stairmaster just right there. And let's see what's in this room. So here's another open area of the gym where you can use these weights and stretch out. So this is a really fancy gym at the Waldorf Astoria, as you would expect. Now we're back to our room after watching a show on Broadway. And check this out. They have turn-down service. And they provided us with this fancy chocolate. Take a look at this. That looks pretty cool. And some fruits right there. And besides that chocolate and fruit by the front entryway, they also provided us with a bottled water in a glass and this fancy La Maison du Chocolat from Paris. So we'll have to eat that before we go to bed.
Our stay at the Waldorf Astoria New York was truly unforgettable. We loved relaxing in our spacious suite, savoring exceptional dining experiences, and exploring the hotel's beautifully restored historic spaces. Every detail reflected luxury, sophistication, and timeless charm, making it the perfect destination for couples who want to splurge and celebrate a special occasion or simply seeking world-class service. Of all the hotels we've stayed at in New York City, the Waldorf Astoria stands out as our absolute favorite. From its elegant design to its impeccable hospitality, every moment felt truly special. We can't wait to return and experience it all again in the future. So, what do you think of the newly restored Waldorf Astoria New York? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tour, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future travel adventures.